Stone that the builder refused will always be the head cornerstone. Sing it, brother. Stone that the builder refused will always be the head cornerstone.
We have long done sort of tribute shows. There's been a lot of talk about trying to do like a Dennis Brown or a Gregory Isaacs or one of these other people. The reason the Bob Marley one has stuck is because, of course, Bob Marley is the name and the repertoire that most people know by name. One of my favorite things about being in Jamaica is that there's reggae music playing everywhere. Okay, it's playing in the cars, it's playing at the gas stations, it's playing in the stores, and so it's like a constant backdrop. And so for us, playing to an audience that has more of that experience, more of that life background, where they listen to reggae all the time, they know it, they understand it, they like it, is added value for us as performers. Dub Station is now entering its 20th year. It was founded in 1993. Here we are, 2013, that's 20 years, and we'd like to perform more often, but the situation, the context has to be right. Pelaiah is the newest artist who came on board, and because she has such a great voice, we wanted to give her an original as well as the cover song that she did. It was a Peter Tosh, actually.
Let God be praised. The goose and the dove. Let God be praised. Madonna alarm. Let God be praised. You better let him be praised. Let him be praised. Let him be praised. Religiously, you know, till I was about 15, and then I think I started dating a brother who was a Ross. After that, actually no, I studied with some Hebrew Israelites for a few years. Then I met this brother who was a Ross, and then I became a Ross. I was in my early 20s at that time. And that's really where I learned a lot about Rastafari. This was about probably 15 years ago. By dating a Ross, and then from there I think it just opened a lot of other doors to just, you know, in my studies and my spirituality. And then what I've noticed at this point is that it's really actually very similar. And to me it's the same, it's just everybody has different interpretations of it. That's what I've come to know. You know, when I write music, I kind of hear a melody. I think my melody comes when I sing it. Because, which most people don't, you know, voice is the first instrument. You know, musicians are really copying the voice, most instruments. So when I write a song, the melodies come out when I sing it, you know, and then, you know, either we can create the music around that, or I'll find a beat, you know, that matches with it. Before we get into reggae specifically, I just want to mention just music in general, and I think just music in general does that. It bridges the gap of cultures and, you know, just being universal and worldwide. I mean, you know, you have people in, you know, Afghanistan or, you know, anywhere in Europe or anywhere on the islands who don't even speak English, but who know, you know, all Bob's tunes or all Lauryn Hill's tunes or whoever it might be. So I think that's one of the most, you know, really great things about music, that it bridges the gaps, you know, within cultures and communities. And reggae specifically, I think a lot of reggae artists, and just if you consider yourself a Ras or Rasta, if you chant Rastafari, that's part of it. There's no separation. You know, we're all one. We all come from the same source. You know what I mean? We all, you know, have, you know, a lot of the same things in common, and I think that's really awesome about reggae music.
When we used to sing
say Rastafari, when you say dreadlocks, when you say Selassie, and you start to put on your crown, it's a serious commitment. You know, you still can't tell a person what to do with their own hair. You have to know who you're surrounded by. At the end of the day, everyone wants to survive. You want to survive. The next person wants to survive. But they might have a different idea of what survival. They might be threatened that I might be upsetting their balance. But once they find out that I'm really not here to upset your balance, I'm just here to live just like you. I have a different way. I don't expect someone to come and harm me. You know, someone might be thinking when they see Rasta's coming to harm them. But if I walk past and I say blessed love, they should know, okay, wow, you know, that's different. So maybe the Rasta is not like that. And there are a lot of people who carry locks, who say Rasta. But once you become violent, once you start disrespecting women, you're no longer Rasta. Because Rasta don't deal with those things. You might even think they might even think they're Rasta, you know. But once they let go of certain philosophy and certain principles of living, they're not Ras. And that's what people who don't know about Rastafari get confused when they meet this person who's saying Selassie, who's saying Rasta, but then they're doing certain actions that don't contribute to the spirituality of, or to the upliftment of the good parts of Selassie's teaching, the good parts of what Rasta trotting is. Then people get confused, and it's been happening so long now that those kind of actions have become part of Rasta culture. But the original Rastafari philosophy is anti-violent. It is about self-preservation, which means self-defense. But you don't go and attack.
So you should do. Yeah. So play that against what I'm doing. Ready and. Nice. I think that works.
Africa, unite, yeah. Unite for the benefit of your people. Unite so we know we have to do, yeah. Unite for the benefit of your children. African love, we know we have to do it, yeah.
I know the music inside. And when a show comes up, whether we're doing cover music or original music, I'm always going to put myself into that as a producer. Producer comes into play putting song lists together, compiling artists, doing arrangements, and also in the studio for recording. 25 years that I've been working with reggae, I can probably count the, quote, real Rastas, like the most heavy-duty people that you can meet, on one hand. There's not a lot of them. What it is that they're dealing with is not a joke. It's a very, very, very serious and deep thing, and a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of people might be critical of someone like me because I'm white or I have other traditions or whatever. If you've actually experienced God for yourself, anyone who comes in and tries to be an intercessionary, tries to be like a pope about it and say, hey, you can't get to God except through me, I realize I have trouble taking that seriously. So they might have trouble taking me seriously, but their attitude is something that I have trouble taking seriously because I've seen the lion, so I know what that is, and I know that it's very, very few and far between. And part of what we do with the music and the spirit of what we're doing is keeping that spirit and that energy alive.
The headiness, the deep